Presenting Channeling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment.
Boy, you talk about enunciation. Channeling Erik's Hour of Enlightenment. That's so funny. I'm probably going to change that eventually because I'm getting tired of it, but I don't know how. So I can't remember how I made this happen to begin with. I am Elisa Matthews, Mama to a lot of you guys, or Dr. M, or whatever. You can call me anything. And we have with us, we're so graced with the presence of two lovely mediums and healers, Michelle Gray at thehealing-art.com and Denise Ramon at deniseramon.com. Hi, ladies, and hi, Erik.
Hello.
Hello.
He says, hi, Mom. Love you.
I love you, too. We worked hard today. We still got some work to do, but that's good because it's all in the name of goodness. So we are going to pretty much open up the mic to callers, right?
Yeah.
Erik is drinking eggnog. Did he ever drink eggnog?
Oh, yeah. You know, he knows I'm a big eggnog fan.
Okay, that's what he's drinking.
Not the spiked one. I don't like that. I like just the Borden's because it's so rich and it goes right to my thighs. That's okay.
Well, I feel like he says he has spirits in his.
No, well, I'm sure he does. Anyway, I will have plenty of time to wish you guys a happy holiday before the holidays. So I just finished my Christmas shopping. Thank God. I'm so happy.
Oh,
did you guys finish yours?
No.
Are you close?
Well, I'm a little bit, I didn't used to be, but I am now an online shopper. I have been for 3 years now. So while I'm doing my other thing, I watch packages come in, and but I do have I'm doing a little Christmas shopping early tomorrow morning, and I have a few things that, just stuff that you have to pick up, you have to go out and do, plus groceries and that sort of thing. And I don't know what it is, but I am always in the store Christmas Eve. Always.
Oh, well,
always.
It's mostly for food for me. But, and we have to get the pinejet for all you Norwegians out there. It's lamb ribs that are, cured, aged, really good. And always have to have oxygen with it, which is very dangerous. With a beer chaser. And we have rutabaga and potatoes. Gotta have them potatoes for Norwegian or they will just explode. But anyway, we're ready, and we're gonna have almost the whole family. My daughter Michelle, an ER nurse, is a traveling nurse now, and so she was exported to Pueblo, Colorado, where she will spend Christmas with her family. She'll fly them up there. Anyway, so let's go ahead and, Erik, do you want to say anything before we take calls?
No, to me, he shows me he's just chilled out with his eggnog, and I feel like he's doing that because, here in Houston, we're a little cool for us, for the people who are, Fahrenheit, we're 61 degrees, and it's cloudy, so that's cool.
Burr.
So for people who are,
says the Canadians.
For people who are Celsius, we're 16 degrees.
Of
course, I stock Michelle's weather, and they're -6 Celsius.
Yes, it was. What was it yesterday? Went down to, it was -3 in the morning, and it went down to 0, -3, and it just kept dropping. We had 90K winds yesterday.
Oh, so right now they're 21 Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
you are a stalker, Denise.
I am, and they're getting snow.
Denise is going to Hawaii, and that's going to be 61. They did have a blizzard, which is kind of strange, right?
Yeah. Well, they said, I heard somebody say they always get snow in certain parts of Hawaii, but it's places where people don't travel. But where we're going, they're getting torrential downpours. So I'm just praying to the weather gods it eases up by the time we leave.
Oh, it will.
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It will.
So yes, I do stalk Michelle's weather forecast.
That's so funny.
Denise knows my weather better than I do. She'll let me know in the morning. She'll let me know what my weather's going to be. Like, who needs the Weather Network when they've got a Denise? That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. That is so funny. Hey, what are friends for, man? All right, let's go ahead and start off with somebody from. Oh, this is weird. I've never seen this on Blog Talk, but I've got these little hands, like somebody's raising their hand.
That started last week. I don't know. That started last week, and I saw that too, and I'm like, what is that? That's new.
I mean, I don't know. Do y'all pay for that or what? Because I really do want to go, like, first come, first serve. So, but anyway, we'll do our best. All right, got one from the 818 area code. Hi there, how you doing?
Hi, Mama. Hi, Eric. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hey,
Rachel. I don't know if you guys remember, but in July I had called about the July 4th telepathic thing I had with some guy, and
wait,
I connected with him.
What's your first name?
Rochelle.
Oh, yeah,
Rochelle.
Yeah.
Rochelle.
Okay. And then, last 5-6 weeks we connected, and really deeply. But then I found out there was a little bit of deceit, and I'm not handling that. And so I called him out and walked away, basically because he ghosted me after I called him out. And, it has to do with sisterhood, but it also has to do with, like, broken heart and everything. And he broke my heart.
Mm-hmm.
What happened, Eric? And what should she do?
Eric tells me, well, really, he opened her heart.
Oh.
Yeah. Because now she knows. He says he opened your heart. He says don't close it. Keep that feeling of how you felt. Keep that part open. Focus on that part. Not so much as related to him, but how that felt, having that heart open. Has that part of you been closed for a while?
Yeah, it has, and I know that's part of it. I understand that. Like, I just don't understand, why do we have to have such a kundalini, profound soul-to-soul connection?
That's a great question.
Michelle, you getting anything?
Yeah, well, because, see, it's interesting because actually this has come up a couple times for Eric and I over the last couple days. And sometimes we have relationships and connections that can be so intense, and he says just so powerful, but it's really mirroring an ability to accept ourselves. Right. They can still have a soulmate connection. He says not all soulmates come in the same size and shape and package. It all has different reasons for connecting, and some cycles are short. And he says, because it's all about what happens, the purpose of the cycle, not about the length of time. And he says we get it in our head and think that a soulmate and these type of like firework experiences are going to be the lifetime, the one. Mm-hmm. And he says, and sometimes it is, but he says,
he heard it was. I didn't.
Well, and he also just says, there's also some things that you don't know fully as well. So he just says there's some answers that you're not going to get right now that are really going to give you the satisfaction that you want for it.
How do I block him out?
How do you block him out? Well, he says,
I don't want to feel this. I don't deserve this.
Mm-hmm.
No, but what Eric says is, he says, rather than it be about him, he says, look into what it's bringing up for you.
The pattern, I hear it, the pattern.
Yeah.
Right. Like, why do I have to pull in these assholes who lie? And
there's a pattern there, and maybe it's something that can be dug up from a past life reading.
Yes.
I think that is probably what you need. Veronica Drake does that. I don't know if you two ladies do that, right? Past life reading?
So he's definitely not the one, and it just sucks because we're part of the spiritual community. I have to run into him. I don't want to be a part of the spiritual community that I love very, very much, and I want to help out people, and this just really hurts so much.
No, a past life, understanding this from a past life perspective can possibly reduce the emotional charge on this. So I would really look into, like, getting in touch with Veronica Drake, or I don't know if you two ladies do the same thing, but finding out what the past life perspective is on this, okay?
Well, it also, Rochelle, feel free to reach out to me and we can talk about it, or we can set up something to talk, because there's a lot of depth to this. It's hard for us to get into in a short period of time to really give you the satisfaction for it, because Erik gives me many different points to it for yourself, and it's not necessarily, it is about releasing the pain, but, you know, there are things that can take place that you can't see right now as well, but this is about you right now. And so if you,
so stupid.
No, I know, but it's don't feel stupid. Don't feel stupid. Mm-hmm. And Erik says, this is the other thing too. You are not alone. And I will tell you, from my perspective and so many other people listening right now, we go through a lot of these different circumstances and situations that just absolutely baffle us. And, you know, and it's so hard. But the thing is it will bring you to a place, and this is about your soul family. This is about connecting you to long-lasting trust. But sometimes, Erik says, we have to go through the adversity this way in ways that would not hit us. It's like it's got to hit us hard to be able to pull us into a new space. And right now that's very hard to see because it hurts so much.
Yeah.
But feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help you with it.
All right, thank you for calling down.
And you know, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think that this call hopefully touches many people that are listening now, because this is not an uncommon thing.
No,
right,
it's not.
Let's take somebody from the 917 area code. Hi there, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi,
ladies. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Not bad. My name is Ashil. Can you hear me? Because I'm barely hear you. I don't know why.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I'll do my best. I have a question just career-wise. Do you see any changes in 2022?
Where are you calling from?
New York.
Okay, New York. Yes, that's right.
Erik says yes, there is going to be one, but he says, but don't focus on what you don't have. He says just keep that vision going, whatever it is you have going on about a career change, because he says there's one coming. He said, so don't hold on to it too tight, and don't discard your it's like your dreams, your vision, or whatever he said. He said, so yes, there is a career change coming. He said you've been planning one for a long one.
Keep
for
it
a while.
Open mind, right?
Yes.
And Erik, will you give him some guidance, or help? I mean, encourage his guides to give him the guidance he needs, please.
Erik says Erik says he may not know this, but he is really that you're a good writer, and he says tell the story of how you want your happy ending to be. Write it out. He says every day. He says, because what this does is this is making you taking time out for you. He says, you don't ever take time out for you. And he says, so take time out for you every day to write. 10 minutes and write the story, the happy ending of how you want, because there is a happy ending and there is a good career move for you.
Well, that's really interesting, because that's like the secret, the law of attraction. Just, write that story as if it's already occurred to you. All right, thank you for calling, darling, and happy holidays.
Yes.
Okay, I hate to. I sound like I'm cutting people off a little bit, but I really do want to try to get as many people on the phone as possible. Hi there, how you doing?
Yeah, but like a different animal, a different pot holder, just a different candy, just similar though.
Hi there, how you doing? Anybody home?
I heard different candy, different pot holder.
I'm hearing pot holder. We'll get back to that person later. All right, 914 area code. All right, whoever was listening from the 631 area code, we heard about your pot holders. We'll get back to you later because you didn't answer. But anyway, 925 area code, how you doing?
I don't have any pot holders, but thank you for taking my call. My name is Catherine. Hi,
Hi, Catherine.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Hi. I've just been sending you all so much love. I really feel like Erik is looking after me too. So I want to thank you first of all for that. Yeah, so much love.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Yeah, seriously, it's always been one of my favorite names. I've called you before, and I always feel the love coming through when I call. So I thank you for having this forum, this opportunity.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. My question is, please, there's a friend, his name is Joseph, and he says he wants to work with me. I'd like to, but I'd like to have a contract in place because I feel like things, could go sideways if I don't. Do you think he'll agree to signing a contract?
Yeah, you don't want to mess up a friendship, frankly. Yeah.
Right. Did you have something in the past with like it might not have been something as formal as a contract, but if you had issues or we'll say like issues with trust or
betrayed.
The betrayal, that's a good yes. Because what Erik is saying is he says that like you have such a sweet and soft nature to you.
You can tell.
He says
you can tell.
Very much so, very much. And he says that you've got fear there and fear of something going wrong, but also some of that fear coming from what you've experienced before. And he says, there's absolutely nothing wrong with having a contract in place. He says that's a good idea because you have more resistance in not doing it. But he says, look at the other part of things too and recognize that there is some fear there that is kind of hanging around from what you've experienced before and you don't want to carry it with you. He says the power of optimism is something that you don't want to take lightly. It's got a lot of power for you. But he says do your due diligence. Don't be afraid to put something in place. He says contracts are a good idea. It sets the intention between both of you. So it lets everybody know where you're at in form of communication. But he says be okay with letting go of the fear. He says just kind of be aware of that.
All right, so Denise, has there been any problem in another life between these two people as far as betrayal or anything is concerned?
No, but he sparks it up for her, and Erik says putting a contract in is like putting up boundaries, and this is something that he tells me that this is something that you kind of struggle with, and there's nothing wrong with boundaries, and business is business. But Erik said in the beginning, he said she picked her name, your name, Catherine. You picked that before birth was given to you, and you have such a beautiful pink color around you. I don't know if you wear pink, but you really ought to, especially when you're trying to sell or do whatever, because that would really help your business when you wear pink.
Wow. That's so interesting because I swear to you, I got the chills all over a few minutes before I called. That's exactly what I was thinking is I love my name. That's amazing.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people do that? How many people think I love my name? Really?
Yeah. A lot of people don't.
Yeah, that's a nice validation for you. That's awesome.
Yes. Oh, thank
All
you
right,
so much.
Call us back, Catherine. Beautiful name, Catherine. And let us know how things go. And don't be afraid. Know that this is a chance for empowerment also.
Yes.
That you are owed the safety and security of boundaries. That you speak for yourself. Your energy is yours and yours alone. And nobody has the right to breach it, access it, tamper with it, hinder it, etc. So you're largely in charge, and that doesn't mean that you're attacking another person. It just means you are doing right for yourself, and that's totally okay.
And that other person, because that other person now knows
they might want it too, man.
Yeah,
they might want it too. All right, thanks, Catherine, for calling in. All right, let's try it, Miss Potholder. Okay. 631 area code. Hi there, how you doing?
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on.
Are you there?
Hello?
Hi. Did you take
Can you hold on a second?
No.
Huh? Hi there.
Hello?
Hi. Are you there?
Yes, this is Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne. We heard all about the pothole.
You right back? Hello? Yes. I was just going to ask a question about love life.
Of course you can. Go ahead.
A couple of questions. Are you guys psychics or?
I will let them answer that. But only one question, but that doesn't count, so that's cool. All right, go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask two, but my one was, do you see a love life coming in? I have a blind date tomorrow, and then then I applied for. I'm a teacher aide now, but I applied where I want to work in Riverhead or either a bus or because I shouldn't say where it is because I'm wasting a lot of money in gas for what I get paid.
God,
so you need to see a new job or a guy or anything.
By the way, they're mediums and healers. And so.
Okay. Oh, no. Well, does anybody from above say anything?
No, of course they're mediums. They can channel Erik. Erik will tell you. We can channel your guides, your higher self, etc. Go ahead. Michelle, you want to start?
Yeah, what I'm getting is I'm getting patience, and this is more towards the love life, is just a sign of caution. Just get a little bit of a caution flag and just to take it easy. Have patience because, yes, there is something coming in for you, but take your time with it.
No, I will, but I'm getting old. I don't want to wait 20 years. Enough is enough. So, I'm not going to.
What about the blind date? What's going on with that?
That's tomorrow.
Erik, what do you think about the blind date?
Erik said to enjoy yourself, but it feels like after this one.
That's what I got exactly. I heard enjoy.
Yeah. After this one, I didn't even, where after this one?
You'll see. You'll see. There'll be one after this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard just in
When? I'm not waiting.
Look, so then I want you to live your life feeling like the love of your life is already in your life. Feel the goosebumps. The euphoria, the everything. Imagine your day with that love of your life. Going to the park, going to a restaurant, holding hands. Imagine that every day. Your senses, smell the cologne, every sense, employ every sense. And that's the law of attraction. That's physics. That will help, the thought creating reality thing. So what about her career, her job?
Erik says just get real clear what you want. He says, you know how you say it takes a lot of gas, and Erik says get real clear about where you want to work, not
Well, it's not that I have a job now. It's not that I don't like it, but I'm just not making enough money, and I have to spend gas on it. It's 25 minutes away. I'm trying to get a district bus company close 5-10 minutes away, the most 15, so I don't have to spend so much money on gas.
Well, Erik says just get more.
Well, I called the school district today and said that I applied a month ago and put out applications out, and then I called the bus company. The person wasn't there in charge, and they said they were going to put my name on the desk, but I applied about a month ago. Do you see any of that? Because if it's not, then I have to stay where I am.
I don't get anything's going to happen this month, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. But Erik says just get real clear with your intent, like why you're wanting to leave, and be in the flow of it, why you're wanting to leave, you know, and just Erik says you're like real anxious about leaving, you know, like because of the income, the gas and that, but just kind of breathe, take some deep breaths in that.
All right, well, good luck, and keep in touch. I want to hear what happens to you, love life and career-wise. Okay, we got somebody from the 925 area code. Hi there, how you doing?
Hi, Elise and Michelle and Denise and Erik.
Hi.
Hi.
My name's Kristen, and I'm calling from California.
Hi,
Kristen.
What you got for
Hi.
us?
I'm calling about my teenage son. He's just been having some health issues the last 3 months, and he just that kind of goes away and then comes back. I think one of them is, you know, they're pretty much under control, but I feel like he's getting really paranoid, kind of just like hypochondriac, just frozen in his life.
How old is he?
He's 19. He's 19.
And what's his first name? Or you don't have to if you don't want to. But
his first name's Maas.
It's what?
Maas, Maas.
Oh, okay. Is that German?
Dutch.
Oh, Dutch. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So I was wondering if Erik had any advice or.
Yeah.
Does he watch
What's going on with him?
Does he watch the news?
Well, it's kind of on all the time because he lives with my parents, and so they have the news on a lot. And he does watch. And he looks up everything online. So
Erik says that's what it is. It's the news, because every day something comes in. It's kind of like looking up your diagnosis on the web, and you have a ingrown toenail, and they say you have, leg cancer or something, and he says, So Erik says it's the news. He's got to stop watching the news.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him out hiking and just busy working.
So how can she do that, Erik? How can she get him away from the news into healthier activities?
Erik says, what Erik has shown me, like, educate him, let him know, like, how that's not healthy to watch something like that continuous and to hear it, and just say, you can Google that and they'll tell you that. And that's with anything. But Erik is also saying, does he do something with music or art or something?
He can draw. He has not. He's drawing, and he's pretty good at it, but he doesn't continue. Yeah,
because Erik says, tell him, to direct him towards doing that more somehow.
Expressing his soul instead of taking in this negative energy, this bad news. Maybe he needs to, instead of the inflow, do outflow, express his soul through art, through music, etc., through nature if he's so inclined, things like that.
Yeah, Erik says he's so good at art. He's so good at art. And I also get, music, like the guitar.
Okay. Yeah, he just doesn't have any self. He's not sure of himself.
I was getting, because there's a bridge energetically. It's like not being able to balance the outside influence with the inside influence. And so there's some fear, and there's also something. Do you know if there's anything going on with his teeth?
Teeth? No.
Is he getting? Would you know if he's getting wisdom teeth or something, or he's got something? I feel some pain in the back of my mouth.
No, he got his wisdom teeth out.
Did he grind his teeth?
But that wouldn't surprise me if he's grinding them, because he's stressing himself out, looking up all this stuff online, and like, oh my God, I have this, and if I just need another antibiotic and it doesn't go away, and
it's like it's tension. I can feel it right in my mouth area.
Well,
like
he might
tension.
have
And
TMJ.
Well, what's interesting?
He could have
what's
TMJ.
Interesting too.
Yeah.
He could. But also, what's interesting is the mouth is the gateway between the inside and the outside.
Yeah.
So when we have anything going on in that area, that's like the not being able to digest, and that's also the barrier of where we stop things from coming in. And so what Erik is saying is that for him to be able to recognize what's really important for him to see and what's not, and also to have knowledge and understanding how much his subconscious picks up on things really have nothing to do with him. And he also says he's showing me the wolf, and he's talking about the wolf as like the media. So like Denise, what you were getting is that the media, and there's a lot of fear-based stuff, and Moth is sensitive too.
Yes.
Yeah, he always so sensitive. And his dad committed suicide when he was 3. So
okay.
And just at Thanksgiving, he asked me, about the whole thing more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's always known about it, but he was crying, and he's like, "Oh, he must have been so sad," and so I just really worry about him, because he just. Yeah.
Erik says, tell him to watch my videos. That's what Erik says. Tell him to watch my videos. Watch Erik's videos. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if he'd be willing, but maybe, we can have him get on this radio show and talk to his dad. Maybe that would help. I don't know if he would.
Yeah.
If he's.
When Erik says, tell him to read his book.
That or not?
Yeah,
okay, he might. Yeah.
Give the book.
Okay.
Erik's book.
Okay. Yeah, Erik's book.
Not my book.
I'll give that to him.
As good as his book. His book is a lot better. But then he will know where his father is, what he went through, what the afterlife is. The mystery it just disappears. And it's probably in the library now, where you can check it out for free. So that's it's cheap anyway. But library, et cetera. But if you want me to have him get on the radio show, I will help. Okay. And he can be anonymous. I don't know. A 19-year-old kid, you never know.
Yeah. I'll start with
this is a nudge from his dad too.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay. So look, let's stay in touch. Okay. You promise?
Okay. I will. I promise. Thank you
so
much.
Christine.
Okay. Thank you.
Go out and get the book for him. Okay, love you guys. Love your show. I listen every week.
You.
Much love to you.
Okay, bye. Yeah.
We love you too, baby, and we're here to help.
Oh, thank
you. We're not going to give up on you, man. Mothers have to stick together, and me. Woo! All right, so 415 Erik. Hi there. How you doing?
Hello. I'm good. It's Catherine in Washington.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. Nice.
Another, yes. So how can we help you, Catherine, from Washington?
Yeah, my question is about, I've been waking up at 5 and with kind of like a heavy feeling in my chest, like kind of like an anxiety tightness. And I don't know why I would, what does Erik say about first, releasing that, and what's the cause of that?
Good question.
Do you have something that's coming up, or if you just met some kind of milestone in your life or some kind of change?
Well, I moved 6 months ago, and now I want to change my work, what kind of job I'll be doing.
Denise, are you having anything about some energy? Because I'm getting more than one thing, but I can feel it. Like Erik is saying that there's a buildup of energy, and it's like there's a release coming.
Erik is also telling me this is a good time for you to get up and have a place special, like where you go spend some quiet time, put on, have the music that you want to listen to. They have oodles of Yahoo, not listen to Yahoo,
YouTube meditation music and stuff.
Without words, but just
binaural beats.
It does, it doesn't matter. It's just whatever. Just
no one knows about binaural beats. Awesome.
Wow. But he says just go in there and just do some breathing, because you're getting ready. You're coming up on it's like you're about ready to just purge whatever it is, because the mood accelerated it coming up.
Right.
And I'll tell you, there's a really good YouTube. I love it. It's called Pure Heart Song.
Yeah.
And it is like, to me, it just makes my soul vibrate. And and Erik says, but go spend some time with that, breathing. Don't get in your head so much about like, oh, something's happening. You're just breathing it out. And I'll tell you.
Okay, well, what is going to happen next for her? And also, can either of you give us, through Erik, some practical advice? Of course, listening to that. Any more practical advice, but more importantly, what is around the corner for her? I feel like that's what she wants to know.
I feel like it has to do with a job. It's what I'm getting.
It is.
A job.
Career.
Yeah. Like somebody is going to call you, knock on your door, somebody out of the blue or something. Yes. Or it might have been something you have mentioned to somebody or put an application in for or something, but I get like, yes. So, and I'll tell you, spirit, sometimes when things are coming up, I know for me, I feel it in my chest.
Yeah. It's something very good for you.
Good. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for calling. Oh, I'm excited for her. No pain, no gain. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to have that pain in the chest or whatever. All right,
and Catherine's very intuitive also.
Say that again, Denise?
Catherine is very intuitive.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's all that energy. And the way energy builds up is very common with people that are real intuitive. Yeah.
Oh. 817 area code. How can we help you?
Hello, this is Vicky. How are you?
Good. What you got for us, girl?
Okay, first I want to thank Erik for going to getting my daughter's friend. He overdosed a few days ago, and I asked Erik to go get him. And I know he did, so I want to thank him. So all the mothers out there, ask Erik. I know he will welcome them and help them. And so my question is, I think Erik's been nudging me to change jobs, so I applied for a job. I would like to know am I going to get it? And I also started the tarot reading, so he also nudged me to that. So I just need advice.
He's a pesterer.
Did you already draw some cards or do a reading on this? Because he says that you're already manifesting this, and that you have a hunch on this already.
Yes, I did tarot reading for a friend, and it was fun.
Oh.
Yeah, because he says you're an alchemist. He says that you transform energy. You can make things happen. This is very natural to you. So he says, career, going for this job, yes. And he goes, and how do you get that? He goes, you hold that optimism. You take that energy and you transform it. He goes, you visualize it. You pull your cards. He says, you act as though you already have it. And he goes, yes, that is how we do it. But he says, you have a very natural energy with this. And he says, in the tarot cards, he goes, yeah, keep going. Keep going. And he's like nudging your elbow, like, yes.
Okay.
You've done that in multiple past lives, and you've had a lot of fun doing it. and that's why why to do it in this, because it's a form of, I don't want to say but it's a form of pleasure for you. You have a lot of fun doing it, and it's just a feel-good place for you to go. So that's like, if you don't know where else to go to feel good, you know that's a place for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
yes, I don't even know.
Is that what she's meant to do as a profession?
I'm hearing on the side for right. I'm hearing on the side for right now.
For now, okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Alchemist.
Okay, well, I'll work on that job. I'm excited about it. So I'm going to move energy.
Yes, stay excited.
And again, thanks for taking care of Dylan.
Yes. He says you're welcome. He's blowing you a kiss.
Oh, thanks. Love him.
Oh. Thank you for calling, darling. That's special. Wow. Oh, okay. 786 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Elisa. It's Kenya from Miami. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Sending love to you and Michelle and Denise and Eric.
Love that.
Thank you. Hi. I just wanted to see if Eric can speak with a YouTuber that passed away in July. She's from Dominican Republic, but she lived in Germany, and she left behind 4 kids.
Oh.
2 of them are little, and to see if he has any message from her.
How did she die?
Her family.
How did she die?
I think out of COVID.
Oh. What is her full name?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's a YouTuber. So
her name is Nelsie Michaels.
Nelsie Michaels.
Nelsie Michaels. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh,
what you got, Denise?
Well, Eric says, as you know, he says, the words, to bring comfort aren't really, there's not a lot of words to say to bring comfort, he says, other than, he says right now it's just very, he's telling me that if there's a lot of chaos, which is practical. I mean, not practical, but expected, normal in that.
Mm-hmm.
But he says, but for the people that know her or know the family, he says prayer works amazing. Just works amazing. He says if you personally know the family, he says, let them know about the afterlife. I do feel her very close to her family, though, right now. She is, she has transitioned, but she's very close to those kids, very close to them. And I feel like she's trying to make contact with her family to let them know that she's okay.
Eric, can you help her? Because you know how to communicate. So.
Yes, and Eric says, Eric's one of the things he tells me he likes to mess with is the water, like getting a sink to drip, and then of course
he has turned on faucets full blast while we watch. So yes.
Yeah, he says he really likes to do that, and people will just say, "Oh, you left the water running" or something. But Eric really likes to mess with that. He says because it's annoying, so it gets your attention. But that's one of the ways that he really.
Will he teach her that?
I'm sorry?
Can he teach her to do that?
Oh, yeah. Yes, definitely.
Okay, good.
Definitely.
Okay. I don't know the family personally, but I accepted her sister in Instagram and her son, but I don't know, I don't know the belief system. I think she's Christian or something like that. I don't know. How can I help her?
Erik says just let them know that you're sending prayers, love, healing, whatever. He says, and them hearing that from people is very healing also. Michelle, do you get anything?
That her energy stands right behind her family.
Yeah.
I can feel her energy stand right centered behind her children, very balanced and very centered, and that's what she's helping do for them, is to keep balance. There's also her passing had to do with change on many different levels, but change meaning that for there to be growth and for there to be evolution for her children in the direction that they need for their life, this was part of the thing that she had to do, was to leave at this time. So she's very dedicated to being there to help them through this. And her connection and communication with her family is something that I feel will, because Erik says change is also coming in how they believe about the afterlife. Okay. And that will be something to unfold.
Yeah.
That's good.
This is also in her contract.
Maybe they'll stumble upon Erik's book, because I think that helps heal me. But it's not in Spanish yet, because it's very hard to publish those things in Spanish. But I have somebody.
I told the sister about the book. I mean, you know, I became very attached to Nancy, even though I didn't know her personally, but I really love her videos and her blogs.
You know, well, you are a very, very special person. Seriously, how many people do this for somebody that's not part of their family? So my hat's off to you, Miss Lightworker. You are freaking amazing. You're an alchemist also, trying to change the hearts and the minds of another person, another family in pain. So thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you guys. I love you guys so much too. You have helped me a lot too.
Wow, that's special. Who does that, really? I mean, gosh. All right, 561 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi, beautiful ladies.
Hello.
Hi. Yourself? What's your first name and where are you calling from?
Oh, this is Gigi from Canada.
Oh, hi. Where in Canada?
Again. Oh, Quebec.
Oh, Quebecois.
Yeah, I'm right next to Michelle. Same weather.
No.
Yeah, got my forecast. Same cold weather. I lost my brother a long time ago. He was 33 and he had an accident. It was very, he burned completely. He hit another 18-wheel truck, head on.
Oh,
and, there was, it was very painful. And I would like to hear from him if it's possible.
What is his first name?
John Charles. That's French.
Okay.
Jean.
Charles. Does he have facial hair? Did he have facial hair? Did he have facial hair?
No. Well, maybe a little bit, but not. I think he had a mustache. Long ago.
Yeah, it's a mustache.
Yeah.
And was it fine groomed? Like real fine groomed? Because I'm seeing a very handsome man.
Yes.
Very handsome. Very handsome. Yes. And he's pointing out his mustache, like the facial hair, and saying well taken care of. And being on the highway, that was something that he enjoyed doing.
Yes.
He enjoyed being on the highway. Mm-hmm.
Yes. When he was a kid, he used to take everything apart and put it back together, like cars, engines and clocks, and And it was so painful when he passed, and I had, so much going in my life at the time. But and I never really found out if he died of a heart attack or if there was no body. Everything burned. So there was a closed casket.
he did say heart. He gave me heart.
Yeah.
The very first thing he did. Denise, did you get that too?
I did. I got that in brown shoes.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't
So
know what
did
it
he
is about
suffer?
brown shoes.
Did he suffer, or did he leave his
No,
body?
he left.
No,
He left.
instant freedom is the way he said it.
Yeah.
Because he just said, like, right out in the open road, and he just said that don't replay that. Don't replay that in your head as if my last moments were as terrible as what you had to know, what you were told, because that's not what I experienced. That's not how I experienced it.
Mm-hmm. So he left his body long before the collision, right?
I'm
sorry?
Yes. Yeah,
he
left
left
before
body,
the collision.
Yeah, he left his body long before the collision. He was in.
Yeah, as soon as the heart, and he was right out of his body. The collision is what happened right directly afterwards, and he shows himself going upwards as the collision is happening. He's giving me the perspective of going upwards.
Mm-hmm.
So he's grateful to have this moment to give that to you, because he says that's his gift, a gift. He wants to give you that peace. He wants you to know that he has a lot of freedom, wanting to offer you freedom as well. He also wants to let you know that he's as handsome as ever.
Yeah, he was very handsome. Yeah.
So do you find silver coins? Do you find silver coins like quarters? Do y'all have quarters, Michelle? Like we do? Yeah. So do you find quarters?
Not at the moment, but
pay attention to it, because he likes to. He likes to do that. He likes to leave quarters.
Oh, what is he doing now? What is he?
Well, one of the things he did want me to say was, like, angelic energy is what brought him out, like took him away, like, so he was not alone. So I just get angelic energy.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Does he
have any other messages for Gigi?
Yes.
Sometimes she feels like somebody's around her, and he says that's him.
Oh, good. Thank you.
He is also talking about your feet, too, about keeping your feet warm.
Okay, yeah, I always have cold feet, but I'm in sandals in Canada.
He's pointing at your feet, saying, I want to help you keep your feet warm.
Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very sweet.
I'm glad you called in.
Big hugs. Big hugs.
Big hugs.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Erik. Love you guys.
Love you.
Oh, my goodness. I hope that helped. All right, we got somebody from the 760 area code. Hi there. How you doing?
Hi, Elisa.
Hi. What's up?
I wanted to ask, what is my purpose in life?
What's your first name and where are you calling from, sweetie?
Camellia from Carlsbad, San Diego.
All right. What you think, Erik? What you got for Camellia? What a beautiful name, by the way.
Thank you.
What work industry are you in?
I just got laid off.
What were you in?
I was in doing COVID strips.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was doing COVID strips.
Okay, because Erik says that's good that you're not doing that, and what I get is so Erik is telling me like the healing industry, and that can be where you could do anything in the healing industry, and that can be from a medical assistant to a massage therapist. He said you'd be really good at it as a massage therapist because you have the ability to feel things. and you wouldn't be your regular robotic massage therapist either. But Erik is telling me something in the healing. He says the massage is what he says.
Is he a natural healer?
Yes.
Wow.
And he said it was a blessing.
It's funny because I've been bumping into people and I talk to them and they come to me and say, I feel so much better talking to you.
There we go. Wow.
Michelle, what
there's a lot of talking that can happen during a massage. Okay.
Yeah, my husband passed away about 4 years ago, and I talked to Michelle about it. I don't know if she remembers.
And so what happened?
My husband passed away 4 years ago, and I talked to Michelle about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he passed away from cancer.
I'm sorry.
And somehow it's like it's like I try to get away, but the medical field keeps pulling me back in.
Yeah. Being a healer. And, I'll tell you, too, something else that Erik is saying is that, as, with our purpose is not necessarily the actions that we take, too, but it's the connections that we have, because he says that you have a purpose with family.
Yes.
And holding courage with family as well.
So she's a healer for her family? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Helping with courage, different adversities that you have gone through with your family, but also extended family. Because I feel like a lot of people come to you because Erik is showing like family in heaven and family on earth.
It's funny. I feel people's energies too. I feel when somebody's not true to me and somebody wants to harm me and things like that. And I connect with other people like they have good energy.
Well, very,
you could make a lot of money. Yeah, she could make a lot of money being a massage therapist.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Thank you very much, ladies.
Good for you.
And happy holidays.
Love you.
Happy holidays to you.
Hi, Erik.
Bye-bye.
Erik just showed me, somehow he said, Erik, please let me go through. And then he showed me like the sun is so cloudy and cold in California. And all of a sudden I see the sun across my window.
Oh! Was that him or a coincidence?
Yeah.
No, that's him.
No, that's him.
Yeah.
Well, Erik, thank you for doing that.
Thank you.
I don't want you to consider that it's only a massage therapist that's your only thing. There are all sorts of ways to be a healer, so just remember that. You have to listen to what makes your heart sing. Listen to your heart, okay?
Absolutely.
I will. Thank you very much.
But you probably couldn't go wrong with that one, okay? All right, thank you for calling. Okay, guys, I really hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm so honored to have been a part of this group with Michelle Gray at the healing-art.com and, of course, Denise Ramon at deniseramon.com. And thank you for coming every Tuesday, or almost every Tuesday, and listening, guys. I love you all so much. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to smash the notification bell. Don't forget to share. Because we are part of the collective, and we need to help each other, right? And also check out AtlantaScalar.com if you want any scalar energy healing. And ChannelingErik.com. We were talking about taking Channeling Erik on the road. Yeah. Maybe going on a cruise or going to England or we don't know. Anyway, so if you have any ideas about that, please leave them in the comment section. Love you guys. Love you, Erik.
Love you. Erik, love you. Erik says love you, Mom. Love you, Denise.
Aloha and bon voyage. Denise, have a great time in Hawaii.
Thank you.
Yes.
I will. Thank you.
I know you will. Bye.
Bye.